Brilliant.
We've had if you look at I've got all the points in front of me. It's been a situation where it's kind of been a gradual number of people have entered, has solided out about 18, 19, 20. We had about 28 for the first round. Because everyone loves Wilton Mill, that's why. And then it's been pretty solid since then, about 18 to 20. So a good run for the Micro Maxes.
Yeah, 17 on the grid this weekend. Where's Tony, by the way? Where's Tony?
Thank you.
Oh, right, okay. I'll not tell the world that.
Where's Tony gone again?
He has, has he?
Where's Tony gone, sorry?
Gone for number 2.
He's gone for a sit down.
Yeah, okay. So he's gone into a meeting.
Are you trying to get some more piece of paper?
I am, yes, because the next championship workings out I've got in front of me. Where's Gaz Bury? I hope he's listening. As if by magic.
As if by magic, Gaz appears.
Gaz,
of course, he was
he
was your co-commentator.
He was my co-commentator yesterday. Of course he was. Yeah. Yeah.
No one thought you were married to him, unlike us.
No, mate, because he didn't interrupt me.
When have I ever interrupted
you?
I never talk over
Didn't talk over me once.
Again, if I don't say anything, you get
Let me finish my thought before he... Now, we know why you do that, Nick, because if you waited for me to show up, you'd forget what you had to say.
Because sometimes I have to wait over a minute.
And you'd have to... Well, there is that.
Well, the other thing while we talked about Gaz yesterday, something I noticed, okay?
Yes, go on.
Right, this is you at the start of the race with Gaz, and they're away, and they ran the first chicane, and that was a great start, wasn't it? Gap. So he gets a gap after like 2 corners. When it's me, it's 2 laps in before I get a bloody gap.
Maybe I've just got into the practice. You're doing it again.
No, I just feel that Gaz got more respect.
Well, it's not that. It's just I talk until you interrupt me. Whereas with Gaz, I can pause.
Oh, so is that what you never pause?
Like professional commentators
what you're actually doing is, so you're making me have to interrupt you.
Well, I think I've gotten into the use of that, into the sort of habit of that now. If you just talking over me.
Who?
I mean, I should have talked over you while you were doing the grid, because that's what you usually do with me. Oh, look, a squirrel.
I hate squirrels. We have got so many squirrels in our back garden.
Gaz, we need some workings out on the Bambino C50s.
Yes. Interestingly, do you remember when you were young that seeing a squirrel was really exciting? It's a squirrel. Wow, I haven't seen one. There's so many in my back garden. They are just tree rats. They keep burying their nuts as well, which is very rude.
We're about to release our Micromax finalists.
I've run out of squirrel anecdotes.
Yeah. I wasn't even... Had my hands off talking to Gaz trying to work out the Bambinos.
You never listen to me.
Here we go. Yeah, you see? That's the Micromax. That's the Junior Primo. Yeah. That's Micromax. Here we go then, and they're going to be given 2 warm-up laps. That's what Dan Ashton just told me there. So all of our rolling laps will get 2 rolling laps indeed. Sorry, all of our rolling
laps will get
I'll
2
come in
rolling
again.
laps.
Let me come in again.
Anyway, that's all I know about squirrels.
Let me come in again. Right. So all of our rolling starts will get 2 rolling laps.
Really?
Yes, and I think that's a great idea.
I'm glad.
And what Dan's got in mind there is safety.
No, it's a great idea.
It's a fabulous idea because the Fulbeck chicanes are kind of legendary. They're legendary
for the damage they cause.
Yeah, absolutely, because they can cause carnage because of the way that they, the way that they're configured, and it's so easy to go in too deep. We've already got the false start flag flying to tell everybody to go around again, and they will indeed get some proper heat into those slick tyres. How big are the chassis?
950 millimetres.
Yes, hey, listen to that. I'll ask you that at Rowrah and you'll have forgot next week, won't you?
We haven't got these at Rowrah.
No Intermax, of course not.
No, we've got Junior Max is the youngest.
Of course, yeah.
You know, our two major championships are virtually very little overlap, just Junior Max.
There's very little overlap, yeah. Karting Live TV with you next weekend as well for full 2 days of coverage of the NKC All-Plate.
By the way, I do realize we actually went off air for about 10 minutes, luckily just prior to the finals, but it does mean you missed a lot of the paddock show.
Oh,
so
we'll have to play that again.
Do not forget to see the paddock show. I might even play it out at the end of the day, and so it gets onto the stream.
Yeah, do that.
So we'll play it out at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's because it's worth seeing. Here we go, Nick. We're back on it. Micromax final coming up. Alfie Mayer, Logan Rolfe, Buddy Hugo, Carter Jackson, LBJ Stubbs, Lewis Kirkcaldy. It's all about Alfie Mayer and holding on to this championship lead at the end of this one. The Zip driver.
Ooh,
we've got a cart
that?
off on the grass. That's the 77 of Carter Jackson from fourth on the grid.
Right.
He now finds himself at the back of the field.
What happened there? He's just run out of road.
He got nudged.
There
Well, he
were
got
too many
helped
carts.
off,
Too many carts across, and eventually you kind of run out of tarmac and start having grass.
Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate. It can happen. They're already at the second chicane.
Look at that
and
lead.
already out. Zip 1-2. Synergy 3-4.
We've seen this though. The synergy's been slow to come on. Now is that Hugo going past Rolfe or Rolfe going past
think that's
Hugo?
Logan Rolfe back up into third ahead of his teammate Buddy Hugo. I can tell by the laid-back driving style of Logan Rolfe. He sits back.
He's too tall. That's
and
why.
He's kind of
So
sits
not
back.
generally, just for this particular kart.
Lets his body just roll with the cart. Here they go across the line then. Alfie Mayer, LBJ Stubbs is the driver in second. Logan Rolfe third. Buddy Hugo, Benedictus Masiokas. Where's he? He's usually up there. Lewis Kirkcaldy, Jack Mellon, Sebastian Crawford through in eighth. Ruben Sagu and Freddie Blackshaw, the driver that's rounding off the top 10.
Yeah, as they come away. So is that second place man is LBJ Stubbs, which is Alfie Moore. Stubbs has lost a place already, so he's let Rolfe through, but it's a good lead for Mayer. We aren't even on to a normal length of the race yet. Still 8.5 to go. And now it looks like, not a great run for Alfie J. Stubbs. He dropped back 2, he dropped back 3, I think.
3, his teammate.
No, didn't quite get him. So Stubbs stays in fourth, but unfortunately both for him, both Rolfe and Hugo gone past.
So the 2 Synergy drivers have gone through. We also had his teammate from Zip, Benedictus Masiokas, having a look. Lewis Kirkcaldy on the number 18. He's looking very, very quick as well. And Lewis is down as a privateer on that orange and white car just off the train there. We've got a massive train there. And they're the number 16 on the red and black and yellow. That's the Carlos Sainz chassis of Sebastian Crawford up to 8th place. About to go for 7th by the looks of things.
William Mayer on the YouTube says, go Team Mayer, Alfie Mayer Racing. So I assume a relative, obviously.
Yeah, absolutely. He is indeed. He's got a gap of 1.3 seconds. Logan Rolfe, those chasing after him. And fastest lap of the race from Logan Rolfe for 50.84. We're going to see that gap reduce as they come across the line next time by, no doubt. As they come through the left-hander at Beavers, Alfie Mayer's already out of the corner and underneath us across the line. It's a 50.85 and a 50.91, so the gap has actually extended to the lead. 1.34 seconds is the gap.
Glance over the shoulder.
We're going to see the laws of physics come into play, I think, Nick, because that train of carts in second place down over, they're going to start going quicker through the air, and they're going to start drawing in Alfie Mayer. It's quite bizarre how that rule.
It does happen. We have seen it already today, but we've still got. He's got a 1.5 second lead, and he knows what he's doing. So I kind of feel that that's less likely. But let's see, because let's see. Rolfe himself has broken away slightly from the third and fourth of Hugo Masiokas, which in many ways is going to ruin his chance of getting cut through the air by the race starts under investigation. Ooh.
I'm not sure what that brought. Remember, in the
there was the accident with 77. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. We'll let that pan out. At the moment, though, we've got Alfie Mayer. Fastest lap of the race from Alfie Mayer last time, 50.52. Into the hook for the 5th time. Heading down towards the second chicane. Logan Rolfe and Buddy Hugo, the 2 Synergy drivers there, have got Benedictus Masiokas and LBJ Stubbs not that far behind. LBJ Stubbs got Lewis Kirkcaldy in 6th. Sebastian Crawford's hung on to that 7th ahead of Jack Mellon.
Benedictus goes up the inside of Buddy Hugo down at Ashton, so that's a change for 3rd. But those sort of changes we see don't tend to stay for the whole race, do they? It's kind of like I'll be ahead for a lap or two, and then it's my go, then it's my go.
It can be. I think what happened with Alfie Mayer pulling that gap
Mayer's
pretty much immediately.
He's still a couple of tenths. He's getting a couple
50.44. It's another fastest lap. 1.87 seconds. He's absolutely on fire here is Alfie Mayer, our champion-elect. Incredible effort.
Through the second chicane, Logan Rolfe desperately trying to bridge that gap to Mayer. I mean, it's going to give him second place. He's pretty confident in second place. He's ahead of Benedictus Masiokas in on the row, which will keep him second place. But I'm sure he'd like to finish the season with a win. He'd like to just show Alfie Mayer he can win one. They did with the first round, in fairness. But since then, it's been a win and a second. 2 wins and a second for Alfie.
Alfie's never been off the top 2 steps of the podium. A second, a first, a second, a first. That's the pattern of the previous 4 rounds.
So he should come second, really, but he's first.
Well, he should have to, keep the pattern going. But he's on target for a top step. He's still got a lot of time left. We've just clicked by the half distance, so plenty of race time left. With no changes in the order, Alfie Mayer, Logan Rolfe, Benedictus Masiokas, Buddy Hugo, LBJ Stubbs, Lewis Kokory, Seb Crawford pulling out just over a second on Jack Mellon, and Crawford he's on the tail end of this field of karts, and he is pulling that gap back to Lewis Kokory into the arena.
Very dark.
It is. It's gone dark there on Frank's camera for some reason.
I think there's a lot of darkness out there.
Well, the cloud cover's a bit odd, isn't it? Yeah. Now, remember, my weather forecast said towards 3 o'clock, after 2 o'clock, we could see some rain. Now, that's not massively accurate. It's 1:45 in the afternoon here.
Yeah.
So, you never know. And it's going to be relatively heavy rain.
Oh, don't say that.
It's not going to be light rain. It's going to be a proper shower.
Oh, the 77's got a penalty, and the 32, which is Logan Rolfe's got a penalty. Logan Rolfe in second has a penalty. So
3 seconds.
3 second penalty.
They've
for
all
Logan
been given
Rolfe.
3 seconds. So Logan Rolfe currently
and
in
13
second
as well.
Yeah. So you know where that puts him? That puts him down in 10th place.
Wow.
Because there's literally
no,
nothing
puts him
in
into
it.
7th place, I think. Doesn't matter. We'll count at the end.
Fastest lap of the race from that man there, that boy there, I should say.
That chap.
Benedictus Masiokas on the number 12, the Zipcart driver, 50.27. He's got the bit between his teeth. He's with that 3 second penalty for Logan Rolfe. We are going to see Masiokas finish ahead of him. He doesn't have to overtake him, actually.
Yeah, but he has to be 5 places ahead to get the enough points to get into.
Right, I see, to change his championship place. Yeah, I'm not sure that. Well,
no, I think he's going to. He might drop 3, but they are stretching a little bit now. So at the moment, he would drop into 6th.
We've got a penalty for Freddie Blackshaw as well. That's a 3 second penalty for Freddie.
There was
so Freddie's
quite a large kerfuffle, wasn't there, on that first on the start? And they've obviously decided, you need to just say. The 77, who seemed the main loser out of that, got a penalty as well.
The penalties have been adjudged with the camera system, and the playback system on the judicial camera system have been looked at, and that's why we've got these decisions being made.
No, it's not someone going, I think I'll give them a penalty. It's been properly assessed.
Yeah, somebody's who's been able to scrutinise the footage from that first chicane incident at the start. Masiokas looks like he can't get by Rolfe at the moment.
Doesn't need to.
I know he doesn't need to finish in that second spot, with Logan Rolfe having that 3 seconds to add to his time. We're inside the last 90 seconds. Rolfe down the inside. Oh, and
just didn't get it.
Masiokas down the inside is what I should have said there. Logan Rolfe stayed with it, stayed in the line, on the line. Into the second chicane. Alfie Mayer has gone ahead and just continues to lap in his own little world of winning form here. He really has been the top driver of 2024.
Yeah.
With those results from the previous 4 rounds. So a worthy champion-elect at the moment. And looking on target with 45 seconds on the clock as he crosses the line. It will be the 1 lap to go board next time by, so he's on his penultimate lap of the season. As this battle for second place continues to rage on, Masiokas looking very tricky indeed, but just not having quite enough. I mean, Logan Rolfe's he's not exactly easy to pass. He's not exactly easy to keep up with, to be honest.
But Masiokas is shouting on. Masiokas is going to try the last lap pass for glory, not realising he doesn't need it.
I've just noticed there we've lost Sebastian Crawford from 7th. He's dropped to 10th. There's another challenge at Ashton's. Masiokas. I was saying, what was I saying? Logan Rolfe not easy to overtake.
And he overtook him.
Well, then Masiokas proving me wrong. I wouldn't say that was an easy overtake, but he's made it happen.
What Masiokas needs to do is something you can't possibly do in karting, which is back someone up.
He
needs to back him up the back and try and back everyone up in the remaining
I see.
lap he's got.
But
mainly he doesn't know about the penalty.
That's true. And you just know that Logan Rolfe's going to come back here on the last lap, which was what we are into now. And he looks over his shoulder there, does Benedictus. He sees Logan Rolfe pulling alongside him into the second chicane, but Benedictus Masiokas has the line and comes out of the second chicane in that second place. It's going to be a zip 1-2 if it stays like this. Synergy Factory Team in third place with Logan Rolfe as they come towards the arena. Into and out, Alfie Mayer. Let's have a look at Alfie crossing the line. And Alfie Mayer crossing the line there to not just take round 5, but also to take the 2024 Kart Championship Micromax class. So we crown a winner and a champion all in one checkered flag there, Nick.
Yeah, fantastic result for Alfie. Well done to Logan and Benedictus. That's the 1, 2, 3. Raced well all through the season. And the end result was that it was Rolfe in third. Buggy Hugo came 4th. Albie Joe Shop was 5th. Lewis Kilcuddy was 6th. Jack Mellon was 7th. Ruben Sego was 8th. And there was Freddie Blackshaw, Sebastian Crawford, Carter Jackson, Lewis Herberts, and Jamie Wolfe, Ronnie Faulkner, Travis Giddings, Zach Andrew, and Denton Darley. But don't forget, Logan Rolfe will drop down to, I think he's going to drop down to 6th. So he'll drop from 3rd to 6th because of the 3-second penalty he has. But there are some others who may have had one in between that, but we've got a kind of a selection of penalties to be played out. But looks like that is the sum total. So next up.